Hello, good folks out in the world. For those that don't know who I am Mukau, and I am sharing my story of my 3-year relationship with the narcissist. Yes, I got narked. I don't call myself a victim because I'm not a victim. Um, I don't regret being with the narcissist because he taught me a lot and he led me to where I needed to go. So I'm thankful and I'm appreciative that I didn't break or he was unable to manipulate me the way that he probably wanted to. And I think that's what really got the best of him because he could not manipulate me on a regular. So I wasn't a good supply for him. He thought I was. He didn't know. Then he thought I was again, and then he didn't know. And he tried and he tried and he tried. He left, he came back. He left, he came back. He left, he came back. And he finally seen that I wasn't a match, that I didn't have the supply that he needed. He used to ask me all the time, what you want from me? What do you want with me? And I'm like, this man is something really wrong with this man. And I believe him when he asked, what did I want with him? What did I want from him? I don't think he think that he was worthy of being with me. I don't think he thought that he was enough. I don't think he felt as if he deserved me. I don't think he felt as if he could keep up, as if I was high maintenance, because I'm not high maintenance. I'm not materialistic, and I'm ordinary. I am an ordinary, I am an ordinary Mukau. So I couldn't understand, what did he see that I wasn't seeing? I mean, we was perfect together. We was the perfect match. We held our thumbs the same way. We just, we was just the perfect match, and he didn't even know that. He didn't even recognize that. His narcissism wouldn't even let him recognize that he had met someone that was damn near perfect for him. And I hate that. I hate that he couldn't recognize that because we both of us met each other with nothing. He'd been driving trucks for like, about 18 years, I think, when I met him. If not 18, close to it. He didn't even own a truck. And I'm like, yeah, you been driving trucks this long? You're an owner operator and you don't own a truck? I don't think I told him that. I hope I didn't tell him that. But that's how I felt. I'm like, damn, you don't have not one, not two, not three trucks, and you've been driving trucks this long, and you, again, are owner operator, you don't have a truck. And I set out on the highway in order to build myself up so that I could get me at least one truck. And so we both came in a relationship with nothing. So we could have built each other, and he didn't even see that. He was selfish, sneaky, deceitful. And he had been doing that for so long till I think it seemed normal to him that to be selfish, deceitful. I think it just became habit to him to live in a world where people think that he is the shits when he's really not the shits. And it's sad to know because I seen the man inside of him. There's a man inside of this man, a decent man, a very rare man that if a lady gets him at the peak in his life, but he probably He about 50 years old now, and it's gonna be too late after a while if he keep going the way he going. Cause who gonna want him besides to make a fool out of him? He didn't even realize that. He didn't even realize he had a real one on his team that didn't want anything from him but him. He didn't even realize that. And it hurts me so bad to know that this man could not realize that he had somebody on his team that didn't need anything from him, didn't want anything from him, wanted him. I wanted him. I looked over that he didn't have anything. I looked over that he's been out on this road this long and he don't own anything. I looked over that because I know that with Mukau, he could have had all that. We would have been so far. We would have been so far by now. But he's selfish. I mean, when we used to go and and he had a job. He was with this job for 18 years. 18 years. And he kept just throwing me under the bus, making me look bad to the company. Yes, and I still took him back after he did that. I still took him back. And he kept throwing me under the bus, making these people think that I was just an awful person. And then when he came back, he was like, sending them little stupid ass songs or call me with some stupid stuff, pick up right where he left off. And I'm like, this man is really crazy. Something is really wrong with this man because he just come back and pick up like nothing happened. And I'm like, do he realize what he doing? But he left that job of 18 years. He left that job because I said that I wasn't coming back there. I told him I team with you, but I'm not coming back to Swift. He went and found a company. He went and found a company for us to go to. I'm laughing, y'all, with this shit. I was laughing then, so whenever I discover something or see something crazy, I'll be like, damn, what the hell I got myself into? So I'm laughing. I always been laughing. But for real though, he left his job for 18 years. This man cleared his truck. He's on operator on that one as well. This man cleared his truck. And we went to another company after he been with his job for 18 years. And then in the parking lot when we leaving the job, he gonna shed a little tear. He gonna drop a few tears. Like, I don't know if they was real tears or not. I can't tell. I don't trust people. And that also saved me from being broken from him is because I don't trust people. And I definitely didn't trust him because he started off out the door throwing everybody under the bus. Family, everybody. Anybody that ever crossed his path, he was throwing them under the bus. And I was like, damn. And I know all the people wasn't like what he was saying. But anyway, I'm thinking, I say, well, damn, this man leaving his job, this man departing with his job after 18 years because I'm guessing because I say that I wasn't coming back there to drive with him. I'm saying, well, damn, maybe he really do like me or something. And we get to the other job. We get to the other job, and it's just a whole mess. And I seen when we went to the other job, I'm about to end this because I got to go get the dog. And I seen when we went to the other job, I was like, damn, this not even a grown man. Because this man act like a whole kid. Cash! Excuse me, y'all. Cash! This man act like a whole kid. On the other job, I'm going to tell y'all about the other job. But he left his job after 18 years of being on his job. He left. And that made me feel some type of way. That made me think that I could have a little trust in him. But still, I was cautious. And I was I was just cautious because I just couldn't trust it. Not being able to trust him saved my life. It saved me, and I thank God that I had the attitude that I had. Because had I not had that attitude, when I tell you that man would have broke me into pieces. When I say evil, when I say plain out evil, and he always wanted recognition that he was a good person, that he do good things, that he just always wanted to be a good person. But I wasn't seeing, I was seeing him being a good person sometimes, but when he go back and do something evil, that makes him not seem like his evilness covered his good, you know. But when I say he's dangerous. He's a daredevil, a daredevil, dangerous person. When I say he rides on his faith, he rides on his faith. Truly rides on it. But he just, it was so hard to explain what a narcissist was to people. It was so embarrassing to me to even, when a person be like, a narcissist, what is that? And I'd be like, I can't even explain it. You got to look it up. But I couldn't explain what a narcissist is, but it's out now. Everybody is seeing what a narcissist is. The word is around, and I'm just happy that it is, because it makes me feel so much better that I was blinded by a narcissist, that I let a narcissist in my life when I knew better. I saw all the red flags, all of them. And from day one, my mind said, oh, we're going to have to record this. And I actually told him, he was talking reckless. And I said, oh, Lord. I hope God ain't put me in your life to teach you a lesson. Well, God put him in my life to teach me a lesson, and he definitely put me in his life to teach him a lesson. A lesson that had to be taught. I'll be back on another note. But right now I'm going to sign out because I don't know what the dog doing out there, and I got to go get him in. He asked to go out to use the bathroom, but I haven't heard him go and use the bathroom nowhere. Look out.